You know, good morning, everybody. There was one video that I made, and I actually did not focus on that as a topic, but the Holy Spirit wanted me to just throw more light on it. And I'm like, you just gave me that to just say, hey. And he said, no, say something about it. And this is what I have to say. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Is this your first time of coming across my video? I am Pastor Dorcas, and nice to meet you. Hope you're doing great. Let's quickly go straight into the message. Now, I want to say this. I wrote it down because I wanted the statement to hit hard, okay? I said, the key to a successful marriage is you knowing the weakness of your spouse, yet you don't become the Delilah that will cause his death. Ooh. Should I read it again? Okay, let's go. The key to a successful marriage is you knowing the weakness of your spouse, yet you don't become the Delilah that will cause his death. That is to say, the key how your marriage is going to end depends on both of you, what you know about each other. Yes, if your marriage is going to end well, if your marriage is going to end both of you having white hair, depends on the ability to handle informations, the ability to handle secret, the ability to handle weaknesses. Ooh, always ready, you're doing it again. Yes. Now, we know it's Delilah. Delilah is someone that knows the weakness of his husband. And let's talk about it. Even if this you belong to the other people, this person is your husband already. Samson was the husband. Now you were paid as a woman to sell your husband out, and what you could do was actually to sell him out. Does that make sense at all? A lot of women are doing it today. You know your husband's weakness. You know your husband's what can take his life in any second. You know it, and you decide to buy that product and use it on him. What will you gain? Why don't you just go? Instead of thinking of on a life end, or instead of thinking of selling him into the hands of his enemy, why don't you just go? Why don't you walk away? You understand? Delilah knows that he could manipulate his husband, do what she wants to do to the extent that she get the information. Countless times the husband told her the opposite. If it's a woman that actually loved the man, like, why am I trying to even kill my husband? My husband is the strongest man in the whole city. He has the power to do everything. I should join him. Let's destroy these Philistines and take over the nation. I may become the king's wife one day. She didn't think of this. What she thought about is just the money she's going to get. That is it. Forgetting that she will become a widow. Forgetting that she will become a laughingstock. Forgetting that she will be like a hashtag as a woman that sold her husband out. She forget. You know, sometimes when people want to commit sin, they want to do evil, they want to do bad things, their sense automatically vanish. Yes, that's what I think. Their sense of reasoning, thinking, their emotions dies. Is when they are done doing that thing, they're like, I shouldn't have. So when you know the weakness of your spouse, be it the man, be it the woman, were you supposed to set them out? Why don't you just allow them? I see couples when maybe they have little issue, they are separated, they'll come on social media, come online. Oh, he does not know how to sleep with a woman. He does not know how to touch a woman. Both of you start saying your weaknesses. And meanwhile, one day God may decide to say, oh, that was not my way for people to separate, to come back. Then how can you cover up all these things? How can you cover up all these things? So, the end of a perfect marriage is you, for a marriage to end well, is for you knowing the weakness of your spouse. Right? You said, no problem. I'm not going to talk about it. I leave you for God. Instead, Delilah decided to make sure that she pressed the husband till the husband said, oh, this is what, with this, I will die. With this, I will no longer have power. And she actually sold the husband out to the Philistine. They removed his eye, did everything, and the woman was there, happy because they paid her. That's how some of you today, you are paid to destroy your husband. Your husband may be a pastor, one thing, or a businessman. Because of the money they already promised you, you come on social media, say all sorts of bad things about your wife or about you. I know men hardly will do this. That's why I'm just trying to focus more on the women. and you sold your husband out, and you're trending. Yes, you're trending. Yes, you're trending. And at the end of the day, apart from the trending, apart from somebody buying you a duplex, giving you money, buying you a car, and buying you a car, say, oh, welcome to singlehood or whatever. What else? What else are you going to gain? Think about that. What else will I get out of this? So the truth here is that if you know the weakness, if you know the part that your wife does not know how to cook or whatever, any bad thing you know about your spouse, as far as you're married to that person, remember, anything you trash out there, it is yourself you're trashing out. Any bad thing you say about that person is yourself you're talking about. Remember, you were married. Married people don't, should you be ashamed of yourself when your news come out on social media? No, because I was married. I wasn't an harlot. So tomorrow, someone come out and said, oh, my wife don't know how to cook. What concern me? Thank God you said my wife, because I was once a wife. So those of you who knows the weakness of your husband, yet you want to be the Delilah that will cause his death, stop. You as a man that know the weakness of your wife, yet you want to be, I don't know, is he Judas Iscariot that betray, or what? Which other man should we use? Ladies, you can leave it on the comment section. I can't pick up any man right now. And you decide to, to sell her out. There's no gain in it. Let it go. There's what we call karma. You people may not believe, but I, Pastor Dorcas, I believe in karma. So let it go. Let's allow God fight the battle while you wait. When He says you should hold your peace, He will fight for you. He uses it as capital letter to you and you only. Relax. So even when you know the weakness of your spouse, don't be the Delilah that will kill him. God bless you. This is just the message. I don't have other things to say, and I believe that it resonates with you. Ciao.